What's good, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So for all you like that don't know me, my name is Sean. And you know what, guys, I thought I'd do a bit different today, right? So usually I'm doing these travel vlogs, but I thought, why not change up the narrative a little bit, give you something a bit fresh. And so I thought I'd do a bit of a sit down, kind of give you a bit of insight, the reasons why I left my hometown. And before we do continue though, guys, I am fully aware not everyone has the resources or even has the capability to be able to leave their hometown. But if you are able to leave your hometown, or you've been sort of that thought process of maybe should I do it, this video might resonate with you and you should definitely keep watching. But apart from that, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Just a bit of a background, right? So I'm from Birmingham UK, great city, great vibe, holds a special place in my heart because that's where all my family and friends are from. But at that time, I just graduated university. I was working part-time doing like coaching, and I thought surely there's more to life than this. And intuitively, I felt like the universe was pointing me towards a completely different direction. And I just knew like the person I wanted to become, I wasn't going to get it from the environment I was in at that moment. And there was a whole big world out there. And just based on that, I had a conversation with my brother. And at that time, he was living in Australia. He was kind of giving me an insight on all the great things about like leaving and then why I should leave and why I should go to Australia. And I just wanted to leave with intent and know like, I'm not going to get what I want. I'm not going to find that inner joy and inner happiness being in Birmingham. Even though I really love Birmingham, I just knew I needed, for me to become who I truly want to be, I have to leave. And I just kind of got the ball rolling from just exactly what I was thinking at that moment of time. So yeah, I just wanted to step out my comfort zone. Part of my inner adventurer was yearning out to me like, surely there's more to life than what I'm experiencing at that moment of time. Like, why not take that leap rather than live my life with regret and not think to myself, what if, or if I should have done that. And I know it's such a cliche term, but you are only young once. Like, I just want to go out there, rewrite my own script, taste some stuff. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And the thing about the unknown though, it's such a scary place. And I just thought to myself, I'd rather explore the unknown rather than think, oh, I should have explored it. But with the unknown, you just don't know how it's going to unfold. So you can have a lot of fear and anxiety when it comes to the unknown. But like, why not step into it? And then at least you can say you've tried it. And honestly, when I look back now in hindsight, it's honestly the best decision I've ever made to myself. So yeah, guys, before I came to Australia, I've lived like in different cities across UK. I've lived in like Manchester, Birmingham, London, and also part of my childhood, I used to live in Vancouver, Canada. Still to this day though, the best people in the world are from Canada. But yeah, so it planted that seed from a young age, that seed of I just wanted to explore the world. My adventure like in me was always just wanting to get out there. And when I did arrive into Australia, it was just a whole new world to me, people. Like, everything was different. Like, the culture was just so different from what I'm used to. The people were so different. The beaches were just, I've never seen anything like it. And just going around, being outside in nature, it was all new to me. So from then, I just checked myself into a hostel, and that is possibly the best decision I've ever made, because checking into the hostel, I met some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Just like-minded people in the exact same boat as you, because they've just left their home, they're freshly by themselves in a new country, and they're just open to getting to know people. That whole hostel life, we was just like going out, partying, getting to know each other. And I still talk to a lot of people I met. They're like lifelong friends I will never stop speaking to. So I highly recommend, as like a solo traveler, to definitely do the hostel life. Obviously, you can't do it for too long. Not everyone wants to be in a hostel, but it is a great way, and I highly recommend it if you wanted to meet new people. That whole hostel life taught me a lot of lessons. It taught me about adaptability, being able to adapt to completely new people, new environments, definitely new places that you're going to visit. And it just removes that safety net. That safety net, talking about when you're home, you have a safety net because all your friends and your family are there. You've got your normal routine. But once you're in a completely new, different world, that safety net's completely gone. And in a way, it makes you such a better person. It just makes you appreciate people more. You appreciate yourself, and you learn to love yourself a lot more. So yeah, guys, even though the hostel life is such an exciting time, like meeting new people, everything is just so fun, it comes to a moment of time where, especially being like a solo traveler, things come in seasons, and it was just time for a completely new season. I could feel it myself, and it was definitely time for a big paradigm shift. And to think about it, at that moment of time, the only way I was going to get that paradigm shift was to completely be by myself. So how that worked is I ended up getting my own place, started stepping into my new apartment. From then, I tapped into my spirituality a bit more, and it's so crazy to me because I had a few people start recommending books to me, but I wasn't much of a reader at that moment of time. And I ended up getting books like The Secret, The Untethered Soul, The Power of Now. And oh my God, those books completely changed my whole perspective about, because I'm such an extrovert, I enjoy being in other people's energy, but it actually made me start to love being by myself a bit more, being a bit more spiritual, understanding who I am, being by my own thoughts. And I just wouldn't have been able to get that in a hostel environment because everything is just constant. And I definitely I wasn't able to tap into my spirituality a bit more when I was back home because there's just so much routine and I've got so many people I needed to see. So yeah, my spirituality journey, I started meditating a lot, I was journaling a lot, and I was doing a lot of reading. And from then, I just started to enjoy my own energy. Like, there was just something about my energy, and I could feel myself being on the right frequency. And I started to like watch a lot of videos about the law of attraction, and started to understand it a bit more. And from then, I was slowly like on the road of discovering who the hell am I. And it's just since I've left home, just being by myself a lot, I've tapped into that a lot more. And I just know like traveling has been like such a big factor and such a good thing for me that's made me become this way. I've actually been in Australia, right, for about coming up to 3 years now. And that is just so wild to me because if you had asked me like before, like, Sean, like, would you live in Australia? I'd be like, fam, no chance in hell. But that's only because, right, my whole perception of Australia is not what it is now. So I just used to think Australia was just about snakes, spiders, crocodiles, like die. And I literally thought people just live in these little beach huts and whatnot. But boy, I was completely wrong because it's so not like that. I've traveled so many places across Australia and there's just so many hidden gems. Like Sydney is like still one of the best cities I've ever seen in my entire life. And the weather is just another mad thing to me because it's such beautiful weather. And if I had to say like some comparisons with like the UK to Australia, is the UK is more about like shopping and going out. The nightlife is crazy. We know how to party in the UK. Like the clubbing scene is so wild. But Australia, it's more different. It's more about like the nature, being outdoors, going out for barbecues because the weather is a mad thing. It's like gets like 45 odd degrees, which is like still crazy to me. But yeah, in a nutshell though, Australia is such a beautiful place, and I've so enjoyed this whole experience. So in summary, people, I would highly recommend, yeah, definitely like leave your hometown, even if it's for like a short little while. It doesn't have to be like too long. Even just get out of your hometown for a little bit and just kind of like experience it, because the life lessons you get like leaving your hometown are so good, and you can't get those life lessons that you learn in the same environment. Because I know personally, it made me face my fear. I would never have started this YouTube channel if I didn't leave my hometown. And like, life's just so short. Let's just experience some stuff, taste it. If you don't like it, put it back. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, people.